Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm here. I'm here. My aunt on the live. Let me give some time for loading. We were talking about this before we were rudely interrupted by the argument. Let's go. I'm gonna do it early because it is what it is. I can't hold it no longer. I was trying to hold it for some people get in so that way they only get a chance for watch us skit first. Then come back over. Let's go. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Una ready? Me telling you before. Ladies, if you want a man, don't emasculate him. If you really want a man, don't emasculate the man. Just like if me want a woman, I cannot blow up on her in public if me really want her because she's going to feel embarrassed. And if me embarrass my wife like that, she have all right to leave me. She have to resent me. This was the point that I was making with exactly what has taken place. This is the point I raised. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. We're going to do it. Me say me I come early. Here we go. Here we go. Where are you? Make sure some people gather on first before me start. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. If you want your wife, don't cheat and have a baby. You're right. But then also, Nanya, if you if you want a cheating husband, then expect the cheating. Expect the foolishness. Left him. Left him. There's no need to be having this man. If you, in a minute, you have the man round like this. Anyway, let's dig it. Let's go.
Nothing to say.
I'm gonna tell you one time and one time only. Don't you ever in your life give a man that kind of power in front of me.
See, it's about the man, huh?
Yes, because that is man fear in our general. Just like us men need to understand women, because we do need to understand women. Understand this, Nanya. Nanya says you guys can say facts all you want, but in real life, crimes of passion are on the rise. Only you know this. Yes, they are, and that's why you're taught to leave before these things happen, Nanya. If you want the man, the best suggestion I tell you is work something like this. These things cause problems. Yes, it's not going to be about the man because that's just how it works. When it comes to these things, I swear it's gonna work. There's so much in this, There's so much in this, but anyway. Oh boy, let's go.
It's about the power. What about Shayla, huh? You gave her all the power in front of me.
Why are you comparing yourself to Shayla?
What do you mean? Because you put us in this situation.
Okay,
That's why.
I put us in this situation. I know that. All right? I know that. But you are my wife. She is my baby's mother.
Sounds so
all right?
stupid.
How is it sounding stupid?
Because it's ghetto, Anthony. That's
okay,
why.
but we're here now. All right? But that does not negate the fact that you talking to Iman Shumpert. You don't even know him.
That's the point. You can't talk to the man in front of whatever else it is. They're here now. This is what I'm saying. What do you mean it? Crimes of passion is on the rise. This is your foolishness. No, it is on the rise, Nanya. You are correct. It's on the rise, and that's why I said them need to leave. The man need to respect our first. Respect needs to happen from all sides. But that's exactly why I'm saying that. Listen to me. I think y'all are arguing two different things. I think we're arguing two different things. One side, y'all are arguing that him need to respect Amber. Then on the next side, y'all are arguing that, Amber needs to leave. Which one is it? Which one do you want? Which exactly one do you want? Because I think that you guys don't understand. You're not going to separate your brain. The two things cannot operate in at the same space. This is the problem. The two things cannot operate in the same space. You cannot have Anthony being respectful with Shayla in the same space of you needed to leave. The two of them can't operate. One of them needs to go. It is ghetto. We knew it was ghetto. She knew it was ghetto. Yes, the passions of crime of passion are on the rise. You are correct, Nanya. Yes, you are correct. I'm not negating that. That's why you have to know to get yourself out. You have to come out of the various thing. The Mary, where you say Mary, he never goes up on Shayla like this. I hope that Kai is not his. Shayla needs a new reality. She thinks she's winning and she's running things. Anthony needs, Anthony, aka Radio, needs to wake up and stop paying the bills over there. It's more than that. Amber need to leave. Why is she taking so much things? That's my question. Why is Amber taking, why Why is Amber still here? That's the question on if you ask ladies. This is where O'Neill's mind is. If this was my daughter, I would have been frustrated. Would have frustrated. She's with a man who obviously doesn't care, and she's there. Listen to me, guys. Y'all are asking for Shayla to be this great person, and she's not. Is the reality of it. It's like having what you call it, a terrible baby mother. You think man don't know so them have a terrible baby mother, them don't know if to deal with the terrible baby mother. You go to the court and you make the court deal with it. Or you have little contact. Why you think Anthony I behave the way my baby? Because I just saw men generally deal with baby mothers. Especially when they're terrible.
Give a damn. This is about me and you, Anthony, huh? You let her be all up in my face. You let her touch your shoulder, and then you want to hold me back? Don't hold me back. Don't.
And what was I supposed to do? Let you all fight like two little girls, possibly hurt Kai in the process? Think.
So let me ask you ladies that. So let's just say Anthony had let them both fight. Because remember she said no, Anthony shouldn't be holding her back. Let's say the baby get harmed. Then what? Isn't that a whole new charge? Let's say the baby get harmed. Let's say Anthony touched Shayla and Shayla decides to go and press charges. Let's say Iman run upstairs and now Anthony and Iman have a whole whatever it is. Him get hurt in that process. But let's say Shayla press charges because we know Shayla vindictive. So she presses charges. I don't think y'all are kind of realizing the magnitude of the situation. So because they've given us this enough for us to think about it. And sometimes when you see things done, I would put things to it. The man he had to be docile in the situation. Funny enough, he had to be docile because if him don't be docile, it could have escalated. Let's say it escalate, then what? I just don't get uno forget. What is the hypocrisy? What is the hypocrisy? Nanya, tell me what the hypocrisy. Nanya says, Ocean Baby, the hypocrisy. What is the hypocrisy? I don't understand what I get that. Okay, guys, I think y'all are not separating two things. There is Amber being mistreated because she has put herself in this situation, right? That's one story by itself. And then there is them having an argument about the mere fact that and Amber feels as though she wasn't being protected because Shayla was saying some things. Shayla said some things. Let's say Anthony turn on and answer her. Let's say Anthony allowed you to beat Shayla with the baby in her hand. Then what? I don't understand. Maybe O'Neil miss it. Maybe O'Neil miss it. O'Neil miss it. You know what? O'Neil miss it. me miss it. Me miss it. O'Neil miss it. Me miss it. Me need a bunch of people for throwing in the ear. We get a bunch of people. Me miss it. O'Neil throw a bunch of people in the ear. Me miss it. Because me can't understand what are you guys asking him to do. What exactly do you expect him to do? Me miss it. Me O'Neil miss it. Totally miss it. Come, let's go.
The reason I'm with you is because you have class, sophistication. All right? You are the opposite of Shayla. You wife that. You love that. All right? It was... Look, I can say it 1,000 times. I know I put us in this situation. I put us in this predicament. All right? But we all have options. You decided to be my wife again.
And that is the point. Him no wrong for what him just said a while ago. This is exactly where I want the brain to be thinking. This is where I want y'all's brain to focus at. We all have options. I did a bunch of mess. Me get us into this mess. But you decided you want to be a part of this again. So you have to go take what comes with it. And that is why O'Neil says the best option for Amber is to leave. It was never to be with the man. That's the deal. That's why Amber needs to leave. That's why there is nothing. It was her choice. One journey, that's correct. A fair choice. She chose this. But y'all are making it look like she never chose it. Me know you can compartmentalize it, Nanya. Me know you can do that. That's why I want you compartmentalize it right now. Me not doubt you. The same reason keep Angelina was trying with Shayla with Anthony because her father didn't choose her mother. Amber trying to make marriage work because her mother didn't work out with their father. Exactly. Yes, Mary. Yes. Yes, she need to leave. The right decision is to leave. She accepted the crap. That's the point me I try to raise with you guys. That's the point. The point of this is that she chose this. When we were saying no, she said yes. We, the audience, said no, and she said yes. So now, guess what? Part of it is on her because she chose it. You choose it. If I went out there and I were to choose a woman who is terrible, you can't say, well, the woman just terrible. No, you have to also say, well, only you're choosing this foolishness. That is the deal. This is what woman need to get at. She chose the foolishness.
And I am so grateful for that. But if you gonna be with me, you gotta be with me wholeheartedly. You can't just be in 1 minute and then just keep hammering me over the head about the stuff that I did in the past.
Anthony, I'm not hammering you over the head about the stuff you did in the past. What pisses me off is that you let this girl just talk and do things, and you
I
never
will
put her
check
in
her.
Yeah, you say
I
that.
will
check
no.
her in front of me, Anthony.
Why?
Because I want to feel protected sometimes.
But if him check her in front of you, here's the thing about checking of people. Here's the thing. Yes, him can do this now. Hold on, Charmian, man. Hold on, man. Him can check her now, but here's the thing with woman now. Let's say Anthony said the wrong thing to her and she hit him and him hit her back. Me keep saying this because y'all heard that, realizing that it's a real reality. The man them give you different ways as to how to work this thing. When me come down, and she choose the man. Let us just say the woman is running her mouth. Anthony running mouth and she do something, and then let's just say she hit him and him hit her back. Then what? Me explain to know me think I go on, you know. Then what? Me ask you, then what? What happened after that? Listen to me. Me explain something to you. For the women who are here, the grace that is given to women when it's a woman versus woman is not the same grace given when it's a man versus a woman. You've just seen it in the Diddy trial. You saw what them do with the Diddy thing. You saw them do with every other domestic dispute. You even saw what his name, Jonathan Majors, running from a woman. I want to see exactly so them charge him. I don't understand how y'all make it look like so y'all don't remember. Y'all don't remember. So this is how this thing work. Rico DIY, you're coming at World War III. God, we have it out right now. We're all having it out because, of course, we want to see. No, what? No, you know what? You know what? Think that Charmian. No, Amber need to. Me I keep stop saying this. Amber needs to leave. That's the point. She needs to leave. This is the point. The point I'm raising that Amber needs to leave. That is the point. Nothing else to matter right now. She needs to go away. Shall we waste time? Anyway, let's keep going.
I want to feel like I matter sometimes.
You talking about you don't matter? Look at this. Look where we're at. You absolutely matter. But it's hard for me when you just empower a man that you don't even know. What was that sly stuff you said to him? Come on now. You are my queen. All right? No one else comes before you.
Amber needs to walk away. She needs to walk away. That's all message. She needs to leave. When not catch it, you know. Y'all are not realizing what's going on. She's getting all the signs. The point of this story and the point of all of what's happening here is that she's getting the signs from life. God is giving her the signs. She says she's been listening to God. She says she'll listen to all of the whatever it is, the stuff in the world. And God is saying, leave. God is telling Amber to leave and she's not leaving. That's the point. The point of all of this is that God is telling Amber to leave. That is it. 1 for yes and 2 for no. The relationship is over. It's done. It can't come back because guess what? He has already meddled with this woman and this woman is who she is. The woman not gonna change. Let's just sit down and say I'm gonna try and argue with the woman. The one thing you're told in Jamaica is don't have no excessive arguments with women. State your point and move on. Jamaicans know what things say. We don't argue with women because women will say some things to make you hit them. You learn this in Jamaica. You don't argue with women too much. Sure, you make a point and that's about it, and you move on and you don't say nothing else. Because if you listen to them too hard, you're gonna take up something and you're gonna hit them with it. Or you're gonna hit them with a blow. And then when you do that, police are gonna come for you and you're gonna lose your freedom. I don't know what kind of position you think him in. I don't know what. You know, behave like you don't understand the system. The system rigged against man. So, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all are women who can't say anything. Him stating point just now. And he just stated his point. If she gonna stay, she stay. But anyway, let's keep rocking.
Understand that. And I mean what I say. Don't ever do that with another man in front of my face. Seriously.
Don't you ever holler at me like that again. Like, why are you yelling and putting your finger in my face?
All right, so now I say God not tell her to do nothing. So, all right, so now I will leave God out of this. I'm when I say no, God tell her, me I tell her. The only person going to be in this situation is Amber. She needs to learn to protect herself. Misty, thank you very much. Let me read some comments. I want to ask them, I read the comments right now. Let me see if I can get some comments. Anthony, if Amber is your queen, then you will be going way more to prove it. A king protects his queen. You're right, but again, she needs to go about her business. Amber is damned if she does, and she damned if she doesn't. That's the hypocrisy. Make up your mind. What is the hypocrisy, Nonya? Nonya, let me be clear what I say. Amber needs to leave. Let me be very clear. Let me not give you nothing else except this. This is what I say. She needs to leave. That's what I say. She needs to leave. That's what I say. Me not say nothing else. That's what I say. I've been saying it for the longest of time. We've been telling you say it not gonna work. We've been telling you say we're gonna argue over this, and we know we argue over it. Vance will say Amber can't find our Bible. No matter what Amber does, it's wrong. No, that's not true. We've been saying Amber need to leave. She need to leave. Amber has lost her identity in this marriage. Yes, Destiny. Yes. Yes. Yes, finally somebody is saying what O'Neill is saying. She has lost her identity. She didn't even leave. Destiny, me love this. She has lost her identity. Me love that. Me love that. She has lost her identity. Me love that. Amber has lost her identity. She lose it. Identity gone. Ever since she messing with thing there. Anthony don't care about her. She need to leave. She need to leave. She need to leave. That's the point of O'Neill. No matter what O'Neill said, may I come down to the thing. Yes, Roberta. She needs to leave. Stop taking mistreatment and then seeing exactly if you can fix it. You need. But if Amber had done what they said, then everyone would be saying Amber runs her mouth too much. Amber needs to leave. We don't like what Shayla doing, but the only solution to it right now is that she should have left the marriage. Wait, O'Neill. You go tell Amber, be the new fool. And push the advice her slow down. She not gonna listen to me because everybody tell her to leave, but she not here. Coming back from infidelity is possible. The one who stepped out is on duty to be transparent, open, and honest. Anthony is most of any of those. Anthony is not most of any of those things. Hence, the responses he gets from his wife. And that's why she needs to leave. That's why she needs to leave. They're going to eat and have kissing time. That's exactly what's going to happen. So y'all can't say nothing. Amber was not being protected on it, and you know it. She wasn't being protected. Like how? Like what you want him to do? It's a tough situation. She should. Most of can say is whatever it is. It's a tough situation. You know, make it say, why I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened? What happened was a big war. That's what happened. World War III, Stephanie. Anthony has all the smoke for Amber and never for Shayla. You are correct. Yes, him have all of the smoke for Amber and none for Shayla. That's why Amber need to leave. So the onus now is on Amber to go. Amber was not going to hit the woman, that woman, and you know it. Me don't know what that him say. Him ask the question, so what him should I do? Don't you realize that the man not really know him shaken up? He's bruised. Until he keeps saying leave, but she is not going anywhere. Exactly. Linda, she now going away. And that's why we cannot complain when Anthony does what he does and she gets the responses she gets. If she doesn't leave, then she is all right. Hold on, friends. Hold on. O'Neill, hold on. Let me say yes, Nani. I'm trying to read all the comments, and guys. Don't take all the time with me. O'Neill, part of my point is that Anthony needs to step up and own his dirt. He has no accountability yet, other than to say, yes, I did it. He's still doing it. That's the point. And Nonya, you are correct. Him not be accountable. But what is the solution to it, Nanya? You can't blame the man if the man's still not doing what you want him to do. What is the next response then? If somebody's not doing what you want them to do, what is your response? Keep blaming them? Is that going to get you anywhere? That's what the story is showing now. That's what the story is showing you right now. If he keeps doing it, if he keeps doing what she does not like, whose fault is it when something happens? There you go. Amber or Anthony? There you go. Whose fault is it? If him keep doing the same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And I think y'all are expecting a different result. I'm at the point where y'all are expecting a different result. Oh, me a gaslighter. Only you need to be stop being a bandwagon is because you want the marriage to work and you want Amber to leave. Pick a side. So me a pick a side right now. Leave. It not gonna work. Leave. Leave. That's what me I say right now. Right now, me I tell you me I stand pan. Leave. This is what me I say right now. Leave. I'm saying it's time to leave. He's not changing. Now we talk about the same thing, man. And we are say, man, not change, man. Remember, say y'all came to the watch me say, this is my take on it. I'm telling you why I never want it go through. And people say no, them want the marriage to work, and them believe in a fairy tale. I'm say, guys, it sounds like a fairy tale. And me explain to you, say, generally when a woman give a man a chance to do certain little things, he might keep doing the same thing then. Mary, so we put your comment up about 3 or 4 times. Amber should have never took the divorce off the table. She should have continued the divorce proceedings with an ultimatum for Anthony. Exactly. But she not do that. Anthony's wrong for allowing Shayla to disrespect Amber. Yes, he's wrong, but what is the outcome of that? Is Anthony wrong? Yes, Anthony's wrong. Yes, Anthony is wrong. So, what is the solution? What may I try to find for y'all ladies now is solution. Because what y'all are seeing is problem. I may say, I've already seen the problem. But what is the solution? Anthony never have Amber's back. You let the woman disrespect her so many times, but you want her to have respect for you. You got to give respect to get respect. I said this last year. The marriage was over. When Jay walked in and saw Anthony and Shayla in bed, you can't unsee what you have seen. It can't change a liar, cheater, or an adulterous person. Okay, here's what we get with this thing with women. And you women can combat this as much as you want. Here's what I get. And you can tell me if I'm wrong or I'm right. Once a woman has witnessed a cheating, not hear about, witnessed a cheating, she's never the same. I want to go as far as saying that's the same thing for a man. Once a person has witnessed a cheating, they are never the same because they have witnessed it. So at that point in time, yes, the person who just gave the comment, she should have left. But she never leave. I don't know what y'all are expecting. I don't know exactly. When I believe in a fairy tales. If one thinks that this way, when it comes to something else. Fairy tales. I want to see what happens when the results come back, and that will be the breaking point for me, how he reacts. Let's see. Let's see. Amber needs to leave. Let go the image of the perfect marriage. Anthony's character is trash. At this point, yes, it's in the dumpster. It's in the dumpster right now. All right, you say, all right. You know, say what is what Amber trying to do. Let me go back to the comment and see if we can find. Here's the idea. Anthony can help get and here's an idea. Amber can help Anthony get rid of his weakness. No, she can't. I'm sorry to tell you, she can't help him get rid of his weakness. She can't. Amber cannot help him. Amber cannot help Anthony. This is maybe why y'all thinking like this. She cannot. I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying that she can't help him. If that's where coming from, that she can't help him, she can't help him. It's obvious she can't help him right now. Because she is tainted by a past event. And each time the past event comes up and she gets a trigger, she's going to get triggered and it won't help him. It won't listen to her. That's why she can't help him. She's not a neutral third party. If she was a neutral third party, she would have the chance of helping him. But as of right now, she's not neutral. So she can't help him. The insecurities are switching on and they might switch on. If me in a situation, my name would have switch on as well. Y'all are acting like me and different. Would I be acting the same way Amber is acting? It'd be nothing different. We'd be nothing different. It would be nothing different. Ami C, thank you very much for the super chat. What did you put in the super chat, Ami C? The marriage didn't get a chance to go through the ups and downs because Shayla intervened. Exactly. It never did, and it always will. I'm trying to read y'all's comments as fast as I possibly can. Rico DIY says, Angela, I agree that Amber should have left him, but she chose no. So now she has to deal with it. And exactly. She have to deal with the nonsense. And this is what I think that people is missing. When you choose the nonsense, you have to take it. You have to take it. It's like, I don't know what I asked for. She knows that she should have left the man from a long time. I've been saying this. It's nonsense. What kind of argument you not gonna have for Amber at this point in time when she didn't leave? She have a choice. Thank you for the super chat, Ami. Thank you very much for the super chat. She had a choice and she never took the choice. Amber gave up her peace for the ding dong. Anthony is weak. Amber has to go buy him a backbone. If she's looking, may I tell you no, she chose this. Two broken people. Yes, Mary. Two broken people. Nancy B. Scratcher said, I would never take Anthony back. Exactly. The story is about would you take the man back? Me tell you, so they said a respond. Convert say this is a toxic marriage. I need a drink. No, she have to live with it. He is a jelly back man. Him back a jelly. You can't build up the jelly back man. If man back a jelly, man back a jelly. Until him learn how to stop being a jelly back. She can't help him with that. Man have to just be man. Either him is a man or him is not a man. The jelly back a show. She changed her mind and now she wants to go. Oh boy, this happened to my neighbor. Leave. It's time to go. It is time to go. It's time to go. Amber desperately wants the marriage and she thought she had. She's being delusional to think that she can create that kind of marriage now. Shayla and Anthony are the same person. She needs to leave. Brown Eyes, I thank you very much for this. This is a very good comment. This is delusional to think that she can get the same thing back that she had before. She's living in fairy tales. You have to live with the choice that you choose, and I think that that's what we're missing. That Amber made a choice, and now we're trying to chastise everybody for the choice that Amber has made. We're trying to say everybody wrong for the choice that Amber made. Everyone have to live with the choice that they choose. Maybe that's a question. There's a lot of counter transference, and I think people are not looking at that. Are we are we chastising everyone for Amber's lack of due diligence? There you go. 1 for yes and 2 for no. This is what I think that we're doing. And 2 for no. This is what I think that we're doing. We're now starting to chastise everybody for Amber's lack of due diligence. Every man has a choice in this lifetime. And when you make a choice, you have to live with it. When you spread the bed, you have to lie down in it. And I think that what we're doing is we're chastising. Hold on, man. It's none of me are compartmentalize. People all ask about the key. I mean, I said right now the key can't even matter right now. Because there's so much going on. Sometimes the marriage them can make it, but you know, you can't chastise the other people them for the lack of for your choice you make. And honestly, we're now starting to chastise the people them for Amber's poor choice. Her lack of due diligence. You did not do your due diligence in all of this. It seems like me a me plead the fifth. O'Neal gonna plead the fifth. Should O'Neal plead the Should O'Neal plead the fifth? O'Neal gonna plead the fifth. Let me plead the fifth. Should O'Neal plead the fifth? O'Neal gonna plead the fifth. Me gonna plead the fifth. I'm going to plead the fifth. You are all correct and I'm wrong. O'Neal gonna just plead the fifth. Me plead the fifth. Where the five them? Let me see if I can find $5. Me need to plead the fifth right now. Should O'Neal plead the fifth? May I plead the fifth? I am not becoming Team Shayla, but I'm upset at the mere fact that people is asking too much now. They might ask too much now for whatever it is, because no, at this point I feel like yeah, I'm just, just want to tell y'all that what I'm thinking, y'all, is that I'm gonna start pleading the fifth right now on I'm gonna start pleading the fifth on Amber right now. You know what I mean? I'm saying I don't, you know, they say that all of a sudden I become Team Shayla. You know what I mean? But I'm just get out some good stuff. I'm pleading the fifth, guys. O'Neal is gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the fifth right now. I'm gonna I was gonna argue this, but then I got high. So, I said I wanted to plead the fifth, but then I got high. So, I told people what I think, and And none has died because I got high. Because I got friends, me done. Me done, me done, me done. Like, share. I'm gonna go listen to the birds. I'm gonna go listen to the birds, guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm gonna go listen to the birds. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I'm not Team Shayla. That's what I'm not.